lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of this fella, Mateo Kovacic, if he's got the freedom to get forward. He's got the athleticism, he's got the staying power, and he loves to press. And just keep an eye out for that drop of the shoulder. He loves to go past opposition players.
Okay, interesting. And it's Kovacic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Pasalic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pasalic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Orsic, too strong for his opponent there. Sucic. Orsic. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. That's going to go a long way. Very nicely done. It's how to play, and it is a goal kick. Godoy. And it's played forward. Vardiol. Jakic. Kovacic. Pasalic. Kovacic. Sucic, played out towards the right wing. Godoy. And that is out of play. Sucic. Jakic. Played towards the other side. Sosa. Orsic. Sosa. That's very neat. And he decides to cross it. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. He hits it! He wasn't that far away.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Clears it away. Orsic. Now it's Orsic. A chance to play it in. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Sučić clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. That's good play. Can he deliver? And it's Modric. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a throw-in. Modric. Orsic. So who's he picking out? This is a counter-attack chance for Panama. Godoy. Sučić shifted upfield, out to the right. Nice control. And it's Sučić. Kovacic. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spread out to the left, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Great defending, strong and determined. Sosa played over towards the opposite flank. Jakic gets into a good position. Tries to get it clear. Pasalic, and he's gone backward here. Jakic. Sučić. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Sutalo cuts it out. Pasalic. Sučić. Well timed, excellent interception. Jakic. Sučić. Modric. Sosa. Sosa chooses to go cross-field. That was nowhere near his best. And they've got a throw. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Kovacic attempts a clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Back into the middle. That is lovely. Played into the middle. Sucic, aim forwards. Pasalic. And here's Budimir. Budimir! Goal! Croatia! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Jakic. Pasalic. Could go all the way here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In again.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Sosa. Sucic, gently done. Orsic. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Sucic. Kovacic. Jakic. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic is flagged offside. Godoy. That is a brilliant interception. Sucic. Sosa. Modric. And it's played forward. Sosa. Orsic. Cross goes in there. That's an excellent interception. Done delicately. Can he latch on to this? Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Nice interception, well timed. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's had a crack. That was travelling. Sutalo, gently done. Orsic. Out to the left it goes. Panama keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Sutalo forwards and with intent. Sucic. Orsic. Time to deliver. And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here? Sutalo does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. And here's Budimir. Godoy. Aim forwards. And here's Budimir. Orsic. Kovacic. Jakic. Pasalic. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Budimir. Modric, oh, good spread. Pasalic has it in a wide position. Now here's the delivery. And it's big chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Jakic with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch. That has been knocked clear. And it's Jakic. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeps on running. And here's Modric. Sousa. Sucic. Ambitious ball here. Now the delivery. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a good run he's making there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And claimed it back swiftly. Jakic, some resolute defending there. Now it's Budimir. Godoy moved on forwards. And he's running through. Chance, surely! Jakic. Pasalic. Jakic. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Deftly away. Godoy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. And it's Jakic. Jakic making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's out of reach. Looks to the other side.
Croatia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Panama, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Godoy. It'll be a throw-in. Sosa. Vardiol shifted upfield. Pasalic aimed forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Moved on forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He can get that clear. He's found a way through. Sosa. Sosa goes on a charge down the left. Turns and goes back. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Jakic plays it short. Sosa. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Modric. Played back in. And here's Budimir. Great chance! In he goes again! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pasalic at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Sucic. Sosa. Modric. Sucic. Sosa. And he goes cross-field. Jakic. Modric. Kovacic. Played out wide. Hit into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Godoy. Strong running down that left flank. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pasalic. Kovacic. Godoy. And that's really well manoeuvred. Godoy. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Šutalo. Orsic. And it's Sousa. Proves too strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Probing pass. Looks across and plays it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, sweet feet. That's a cute ball. Orsic. Kovacic. Aim forwards. Pasalic. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. And that's been repelled. Ball is over the line. Modric. Oh, it's come loose. Orsic. And it's Sousa. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Orsic. Cleared away. Kovacic. And the first half is done. How do we pack on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Sousa. Godoy. Time and again they are repelled. Modric wins the duel this time. So who's he picking out? He's cut it out.
Panama clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Jakic. Kovacic. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Godoy. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Jakic. Šutalo. Jakic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pasalic, given the lift of his goal. Kovacic. Pasalic. Kovacic. And here's Budimir. Budimir. Orsic. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Sousa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's lofted through here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jakic. Kovacic. Sucic. Modric. Orsic. Budimir. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That'll be a throw. And that has been cleared. Panama ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's a threatening ball. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the second half is off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Panama get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Orsic. Now it's Modric. Orsic. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Jakic, who's short. Sousa. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played towards the other side. He's having a shot! He's had a shot! Vardiol.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Jakic. Budimir. Pasalic. And here's Kovacic. Sucic. Sosa. Sosa, gently done. Showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Sosa, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Sosa. Great defending, strong and determined. Godoy. Picks it up out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's played into the area. Budimir, out to the right. That has been cut short.
Croatia look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. They get a throw in. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pasalic. Sucic. Jakic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Budimir. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking here to chip it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Succumbs to the pressure. Orsic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Šutalo. Modric. Jakic. Pasalic. Jakic. Pasalic. Kovacic. Sucic. Orsic. That's a Budimir! He's done very well to get to that.
Budimir really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Godoy. Moved on forwards. Vardiol. Sucic. Šutalo. Šutalo forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Jakic. Kovacic. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Sucic aimed forwards. Godoy. Looks to the other side. It's a good run down the right. Cross goes in, up he goes! Orsic. Modric. Sosa. Šutalo. Šutalo, long ball upfield. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, good spread. Chance to deliver. Livakovic claims it. Safe hands. Šutalo. Kovacic. Sucic. Now it's Orsic. Now it's Budimir. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Orsic. Modric. Shot a goal! That has been knocked clear. And it's Kovacic. Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Godoy. Jakic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pasalic. Moved on forwards. Budimir does really... The referee's awarded a free kick. Clears it away. Modric. Jakic. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on.
Goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift.
Modric. Sucic. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vardiol. Quality ball. Pasalic is onto it in a flash. Lovely bit of skill. That's a throw. Hit into the middle.
Panama really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sutalo gets across to intercept that. Out to the right. Kovacic. Pasalic. Budimir. Wins the duel this time. Croatia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle.
Panama really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kovacic. Sucic played out towards the right wing. Tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiol, gently done. Sucic. And it's played forward. Modric. Sosa. Aim forwards. Now it's Orsic. And it's Sosa. What a throw in. Lovely feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That has been knocked clear. Modric. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Modric really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And here's Budimir.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aimed in towards the... climbs up big! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's in shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Spread out to the left. Flings in across. Sutalo tries to clear.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Kovacic. Pasalic. Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Šutalo. Modric. Šutalo. Modric. Šutalo. Šutalo forwards and with intent.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Godoy. Oh, delicate chip through.
Panama really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sucic. Orsic. Šutalo. Modric. Sosa. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Sosa drives forward on the overlap. And it's Modric. Kovacic. Over to the left. Sosa tries a cross. Tries a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Kovacic. And here's Budimir. Orsic. Played out to the right. Pasalic. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. A chance to play it in. Modric. He's on it, can he get away?
Croatia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Played towards the other side. Kovacic. And here's Budimir.
Croatia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Modric. Deep into stoppage time. Jakic. Pasalic. Now it's Budimir. Kovacic. Orsic. Modric. Sosa. Šutalo. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Budimir. Budimir. Plenty to aim at here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Modric. Orsic. Udemir, here's onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Godoy. And that's it. Panama were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, asegúrense de alojar